Hey, scrappy planner people, it's Tracy Reed here today, and I am using yet another scrapbooking collection in my planner this week. I hope you'll forgive me. It has been that time of year that is perfect for all of these adorable themed collections, and today I am using my Happy Haunting collection for simple stories. I am scrapbooking. I am planning for the week of Halloween, and I could not resist using my collection. It is adorable and pink and orange and Halloweeny and perfect, and since I have 3 boys, I won't get a ton of chances to use such a pink Halloween collection, although I just realized my middle son picked out a inflatable costume this month, or this weekend, yeah, this weekend, and it is him riding a pink flamingo, so there's that. I will get to use it a little bit. Anyway, I cut down some scrapbook paper into 1.5-inch columns, and I'm going to cut them all down to, I think they're all end up being 3 inches, and I'm just kind of using them as little color blocks to start my planning. So I have already organized and pulled out all of the die cuts that I want to use, or maybe want to use. And on the left hand side there you can see I have some stickers from, I think, Stargazer. Yeah, they're all from Stargazer because Stargazer has the nice deep colors, so I thought it would match well. And I'm going to use this big column sticker on the left-hand side here, and I just cut off the sentiment that did not match. And I'm going to start laying down all of these pattern blocks, and they're just going to be the bases for clusters. I loved this Just Believe in Your Magic from Stargazer, and so of course it's perfect for Halloween. So I put that in there. So then I'm going to put Double Toil and Trouble on top of it because witches and magic and all of that for Halloween. Cute. Okay, so now I think I'm going to put down all of these patterns. Oh no, I think I'm going to build clusters apparently. I decided that if I was going to have a cauldron reference in the top, that I needed a cauldron at the bottom. And another Shakespeare reference, something wicked. So I decided to move that patterned paper over. Luckily, mostly the pink in these inserts matches just fine with the pink in the collection. Like I've said before, I don't actually care much about covering up the colors on my planner inserts unless it's just super clashy. It's not a big deal because I feel like these pink and purples are super neutral even though they're pink and purple, so I don't bother covering up the purple, which is specifically not going to match this collection because the collection doesn't have any lavender in it, but that's okay. It comes out awesome. I really actually enjoy this spread a lot. I really feel like I'm starting to get the hang of this Happy Planner plan with me sort of thing, and keeping it both adorable and functional, which is important for me because these spreads are the ones that I use the heck out of. So you can see my clusters are coming together. Decided to use that Ghouls Rule, Bats Drool down there to kind of echo the same wordy bit style at the top, in the top left. Trick or treat on Halloween, of course. I'm going to use this box here. I like having a box up here in the top to jot down the videos that I need to record for the week, or video ideas I have for the week. But I wanted to cover up that sentiment, so I put a spell on you instead. That black star box is from the Stargazer as well. It's actually kind of a really deep navy blue, but it's so dark that it reads as black, or at least close enough to black that it matches just fine. So I had to put a little tab here just because I don't think I'm going to actually use too many stickers on this sticker sheet just because they're a little bit on the large side for a planner. but of course I had to use a word strip. And then I think I'm going to use a little spider right here on the web. Thought about adding in that moon, but there was too much going on in the top there. I have this pink box, and I put it down, and I end up not using it. Even though I really like it and I want to use it, it just ends up not working. So it is going to come back up. I'm going to use this tag that came in the collection as one of my blocks, and then I'm going to use this cute one with the hanging spider as another one of my blocks. The way that we're doing our collections right now at Simple Stories, we have a set of journaling die cuts that have a bunch of word bits and spots to journal, and this one happened to have two journal spots that were sort of perfect for planning, so I got to use both of those. You can see on the right hand side of the screen there that there's a bunch of labels and things like that that I could pull from as well. Of course, I'm struggling a little bit with the placement on these things. I wanted it to cluster and not have any white space, but also I was struggling a little bit with the pattern on the left-hand side as well, and just making sure that it all flowed nicely across the page. There we go. I still have a little tiny bit of trapped white space there, so I'm going to put a little candy there. Trying to find little things that I can add to these clusters. Decided I wanted to add some circles, so I'm going to add all 3 of these circle labels. I like having little labels for drawing your eye to things like deadlines or days that I'm going to work outside of the house, that kind of thing. Going through these stickers these are the Simply Lovely stickers, because there's a lot of black in there, so I'm going to pull a couple of things from there. A couple of boxes and stuff that you just can't really get in the scrapbooking collections. Bullet lists. I really liked the addition of the scallop to this page. So I decided I'm going to add a couple scallops after I figure out where I want to place this little heart hexagon. I realized though that there wasn't enough black scallops for the whole thing, so I'm going to use a pink one as well. And kind of alternate them. I think this is when I decide that that pink box needs to come off the page, that pink flag. Yeah. And of course it's been down for a while, so it does not want to come up. And I do manage to get it off the page without damage, except it is a little bit funky and curly itself when I take it off, so the sticker has to go, but the page was saved, so there was that. This is the 3rd circle I want to include. Decided I'm going to include it at the bottom here. I always have to reposition everything 100 times. But we're getting close to done here. I decided that I need to adjust these bullet points because I'm picky. I'm going to add a couple to-do stickers or today stickers, depending on where it is. And then I also need to, or I'm also going to add some little candies across the page. Really feeling like I needed something out of this book still. Like I was just flipping through like crazy. I decided instead to go for the candies here in a second. Thought about the stars, but I thought the candy was on point and perfect. So now that I got one down, I'm going to have to add them all. Where else can they go? And one more. And this candy is different, so I decided to take that one off and use this one instead. Need to get that tag stuck down, man. But this is just about done. So if you enjoyed this video, I'd love it if you give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. I would love to have you. And if you don't already, you can follow me over on Instagram. My handle is at Traci M. Reed. And I would love to be besties over there as well. And I will see you next time. Thank you.